Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the paddock here in Southern Maryland. I just wanted to show you, I did a H.H. McBaron panic buy. I told you a little bit about the last two dog yard sessions, but I thought I'd bring you in here and show you. Hey, look, I'm watching Mark Welsh Piper. Smoking my paddock church warden meerschaum. It's a beautiful pipe. Got a little bit of color. I've hardly smoked this thing at all, but the last few days it's become one of my favorites. I'm still stuck on Old Dark Fired Ready Rub, which is appropriate for this video. Thank you, Greg. So I'm going to turn the camera on and show you what I've got on my desk, but I went out and bought 9 of these super large. So these are 2-quart jars. This is the first I've ever bought them. You know, I use these kind of Italian sealing jars, but they're not big enough. I've got a lot of tobacco to pack today, so I bought 9. They come in 3 packs on Amazon. So this is a 2-quart jar. So I've got 3 of these for each of the 3 blends I have sitting on my desk. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show you all packed up when I'm done as well. But just thought I'd show you that. I'll turn you around and show you what I got on my desk here. So the first thing I want to show you is the first time I've ever bought it. It's a 5-pound bag of HH Old Dark Fired Ready Rub. What I'm smoking today, but 5 pounds, that'll last me for the rest of my life. I'll probably never have to buy this again. And the second is 5 pounds of HH Bold Kentucky. I'll never have to buy that again. And then 5 pounds of HH Pure Virginia. I don't know why it won't focus, but there you go. So there's 5 1-pound boxes, 5 1-pound boxes, and 1 5-pound bag. 15 pounds of panic buy. But I won't have to worry about my HH blends anymore, no matter what happens when they get acquired by Scandinavia Group. All right, guys, we got the jarring done. So there's the Old Dark Fired Ready Rub, and there's 3 jars that fit perfectly. And then here's HH Bold Kentucky. You can see it fit in 3 jars. I didn't even double them up. They just all fit in the jar perfectly. And then here's HH Pure Virginia, 3 jars. So there's the 9 jars, 15 pounds. They all have the jar date, which I got wrong, which is yesterday's date, but it doesn't matter. So that's it. 15 pounds headed into long-term storage here at the paddock. You guys have seen the 15-pound haul today. You know, some are going to call that a panic buy, and I'm not going to agree or disagree with that. I have some new mics. I'm just making sure this one is on. I think I did exactly what Bull Moose Piper said not to do. But I'll never have to buy H.H. McBaron again. My 3 favorite blends are in. They're in long-term jar storage, and they'll go back up here somewhere. Hey, there's the shop dog. There's Sasha taking a nap. Coming up on lunchtime for her. Guys, why would I do this? Let's talk about acquisitions for a minute. Not about tobacco acquisitions, but about why companies buy other companies. So I believe it's true. What we're about to talk about is true for any industry, but for this channel and for this community, you know, it's obviously about tobacco company acquisitions. But I want to talk about, why do companies do this? They do it for several positive reasons. They're looking to grab market share. They're looking to grab a brand name. They're looking to grab talent. They are looking to grab profitability. So those are the positive reasons. I mean, they're going after it. Obviously, Mac Baren, it sounds like they're losing some key talent, and competitors maybe saw an opportunity or a weakness and capitalized on it by going in and making offers to buy the company. And the owner probably said, I'm going to take my money and go home. I can't complain about that. I can't, I'm going to speak disparagingly of that. I did that 5.5 years ago. But they're also doing it to prevent a competitor from doing the same thing. So if you acquire Mac Baren, then your competitors can't. So you take them off the table. And so those guns are now pointed out as opposed to pointed in at you. So you've kind of taken a competitor off the table, and you've prevented your other competitors from buying those weapons and pointing them at you. So let's talk about why they don't do it. They don't do it to improve the product. They don't do it to improve customer service. So there may not be a negative from this acquisition, but I doubt very seriously there'll be a positive from it. And so there's another example of somebody could say, well, this is just Dave living in fear, but I would turn that around and say, this is Dave living prepared. I now get to sit back and watch the Mac Baren acquisition story over the next year or so unemotionally. And if they pull it off and leave the product alone and keep all the blends available and don't change the blends and don't change the quality of the source tobacco, that's fine. I have it in my cellar without any big deal. If they blow up Mac Baren and only produce some of the product or none of them and just did it to remove a competitor, I still have it. It's still in my cellar. So that's why I do it. I think it's just another example of me living prepared and not scared. That's it, guys. So there's my 15-pound Panacal, and we'll probably do a paddock video, paddock update video a little bit later today. Bye, everybody.